God bless you all, dearly beloved brothers and sisters in Christ. So the video of Bashir Dalhatu Liman, who was denied an opportunity to travel to Calabar because he's a Fulani brother, has sparked a lot of social media uproar. And I want to state categorically, as a lot of Fulanis are claiming that this is a religious discrimination. This has nothing to do with religious discrimination. I believe you use social media. You all know what is happening, the mayhem that the Fulani ethnic tribe is causing in the country, the evil and the havoc that they are doing. So the passengers are just being careful by telling the transport companies, we cannot travel with these people. And like the saying goes, customers are always right. The transport companies did not deny Bashir opportunity to travel, but the passengers are not comfortable traveling with Bashir as a Fulani. And Bashir, I believe deep down inside your heart, somewhere inside your heart, you understand why those people are refusing to travel with you. Now, I want to digress a little. This is what happens when members of your family are doing something wrong and you fail to call them out. When people of your religion are doing something bad and you fail to call them out. You fail to condemn it. Instead, you identify with them, whether directly or indirectly, or you sympathize with them as though you are on their side, giving solidarity and support that what they are doing is right. This is what happens when members of your community or state are doing something that is bad. You fail to call them out. You are quiet. You see, the world is like a ball that turns around. What the evil you refuse to condemn today will come back tomorrow and haunt you, whether directly or indirectly. Today, it is Bashir that was unable to travel. Tomorrow, we don't know thousands of how many Fulani people who are innocent that will not be able to even do transaction in this country, that may not be able to even come out for any political position or something. So if you are a Fulani and you are aware, nobody needs to tell you that the evil that Fulani tribe is doing is bad. Come out and condemn it. Come out and condemn it. Show to the world that you don't support this, that this thing that these people from your tribe is doing is bad. Don't be silent. Your silence can say a lot of things. Your silence can mean we are together. Your silence can mean what they are doing is okay with me. Your silence can mean, as far as I'm Fulani, I am exempted. Whatever they are doing, at least me, I am their tribe. They will exempt me and my family. Let us all come out and condemn evil whenever we see evil, irrespective of whoever is involved. And I'm using this opportunity again to call on Muslim brothers and sisters, those of you who are sympathizing with terrorists and at the same time telling us that these people do not represent Islam. How do we believe you that they don't represent Islam? When we see you openly sympathize with them, when we see you saying, oh, they are our brothers, let us forgive them and integrate them back into the society. Are you serious right now? Evil is evil at all costs, no matter who is involved. May the Lord bless us in the name of Jesus. And I want to say again, kudos to the transport company for listening to the plight of their passengers. Not be everything be money. Shalom.
With what Fulanis are doing in the country, do you think people will trust Fulanis enough to be close to them? That is the first question. Our people are causing harm. Our people are causing unrest. Our people are causing atrocities, instability in the country. So what they are doing is simply not because of hate. It may not be necessarily because of hate, but because of self-preservation. Okay, they don't know you. All they know is that you are a Fulani man. Yes, people can feel very, very, very unsafe around you because you are a Fulani man. Yes, so it is true. And this is what I always say. When members of your community is causing harm and you are not criticizing this harm, even you yourself, you become their victim. These Fulanis who are causing unrest to Nigerians, they are not directly attacking you, but their attitude, their behavior in the society is making people chastise you, is making people reject you. You see? So if you are a wise Fulani man, this is even the time for you to come up and condemn this at all cost. Not just speak and be defensive. It's not all Fulanis. That is gaslighting. It's not all Fulani, but it's always Fulanis that are spearheading this wicked jihad.
Passengers refuse to travel with a Fulani man, and this company have to refund his money because the passengers, they are all afraid, and they said they are not going to travel with a Fulani man. So in this case, who do you blame? Is it the company or the Fulani man or those passengers? Watch the video.
Since yesterday, I am on my way to Calabar. I go to GUO first. I sleep there, GUO Park. They say they are not going to Calabar. They tell me I have to come to GIGM. Here am I standing GIM. But after I pay the money in the early morning, when I go to Interbus, the passengers say they are not going to travel with Fulani. Just because of I am Fulani, they are not going to travel with me. Which make the GIGM to pay me back, refund me my money. They say they are sorry because passengers say they are not going to travel with Fulani. It's unfortunately. I'm sending this video to the world to know how we feel in our country. Today in Nigeria, just because of the Fulani, people will say they will not travel with you. Unfortunately, it is unfortunately. I'm sorry, my dear people. I'm sending this message to the world for people to know how Fulani.
This is it. So here is the reason why if a single soul from a community decide to be doing evil, the rest people living in that community need to speak against those evil. Because at the end of the day, the innocent ones will always suffer for it. Those ones now committing all sort of atrocities, they don't need your car to go anywhere they want to go. But the innocent ones need to be in a midst of other people to survive. At the end of the day, everybody will start rejecting them. This is just like what is happening to the Muslim. In 2009, when this matter of Boko Haram comes up, and in 2014, a lot of people start running away from Muslim people, whether you're a woman or man. Most especially the women, they are running away from the women also because, you know, the Muslim women used to put on the hijab. I could still remember, I was small then, but then I remember everything. Once you see a Muslim man on the street or a woman wearing hijab, damn, you start running away for your life just for protection. Just for protection, because you don't have to trust them again. You don't know who is who, even though they are all innocent. So this is the reason that if you have a bad egg among you, you have to, the good people have to come out and speak up. And this thing is still affecting the Muslim community up to date. Because if you check the name alone, like Boko Haram, right? It sounds so Islamic and everybody believes that, oh, it's the Muslim, because the word haram is Arabic meaning like haram. So you all know what it is. It is haram this, it is haram that. They now name a group Boko Haram. So what do you expect? Now I'm not here to blame the Fulani man, this innocent Fulani man, or to blame the company or the passenger. Because me, myself, I'll be scared. That is the pure truth. Like, I'll be scared. I will not feel comfortable. And those people, it's not about discrimination, no. They are just trying to protect themselves any way they can.
So this Fulani man is crying because he wants to travel to Lagos, and other passengers said if this man is in the vehicle, they are not traveling with him. He's a Fulani man, and passengers said if he's in the vehicle, they are not going. He said despite going to a particular park early in the morning and made payments, because the passengers refused to travel with him, they had to refund him his money, and then he's now stranded. This man might be a real Fulani man, an honest Fulani man, but I do not blame the passengers for not wanting to travel with him. If I was in that situation, I would probably do the same thing. Oga, I am not traveling with you. Or you give me your phones, give me your belongings, and then we'll put you in a position where if you do anyhow, we'll quickly push you out of the bus.
because they are considering their safety. Even though you might be an honest Fulani man, an innocent Fulani man who is not involved in any of this, but nobody can trust anybody. Traveling by road in Nigeria is nerve-wracking enough. They do not need to be watching their shoulders. They do not need to be listening to your calls whenever your phone rings. Their mind do not need to be flying whenever you cough or whenever you try to do something. If you say, driver, stop, I want to urinate, they will say, no, you cannot stop here, because they do not trust you. If I was in that vehicle, I'll probably do the same. A lot of people in the comment are saying, Oga, go and travel with cows. It might not be fair on his part because he might be an innocent Fulani man, but I understand the passenger's plight very, very well, because honestly, I would do the same thing.
I see this particular video for social media. This guy, they complain say, he be one enter bus. Now Lagos, he be one enter bus for Lagos, and people when they the bus, they contact say they not go agree make the guy enter the bus because the guy now Fulani man, and the guy gonna do video con post that for social media. And which I want to talk about this thing. I don't feel blame people will I say they talk say me this guy not gender for motor when I say they want take because they fear because of what they go on for Nigeria. When I not see the way people say the way say they cannot people when I say they travel they go. When I not see the when I say happen or this snake me when I say they take by the driver, people they fear. And now innocent Fulani now when I say they don't know anything about what they go on, the thing come they affect them. Because we will say that Fulani they do what they go on. Not be all of them some say they no sense, some of them don't know what they go on for what they happen so. And the innocent one and the thing come they affect, come they disturb. And I know so we the passengers and the drivers we will say they no green. Everybody
You know, there is this saying that says that prevention is better than cure. So this is not out of hate or something. This is just people being careful. When members of your community, tribe, or religion keep doing something bad and you fail to call them out, tomorrow it will come and affect you also. Look at the kind of atrocities that Fulani people are causing in this country. Look at the kind of pain they have turned so many mothers, fathers, and children to motherless, fatherless. So many homes will never recover from the injuries that Fulanis have inflicted in their heart. So if these companies are not carrying any Fulani member on their vehicle, I don't blame them. I do not blame them. It is so unfortunate that even those who are innocent ones among the Fulanis will be affected because of this. Everybody is just being careful. And I want to say kudos to these transport companies for being security conscious. They know the right time for face, whether you be innocent Fulani or you be part of them. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. This is where we are now in Nigeria. We have to watch our backs. When Fulanis are around or coming, we have to watch our back.
Hi, welcome back. Now most of these guys are regretting the action of their people, because when we were telling them then, they thought that it was a joke. The action of their people has now made people to be running away from them, and people are even seeing them like animal, and people that kill people to survive. That is why the incident and what happened 2 days ago or 3 days ago thereabouts happened, because something happened where somebody who is from a Fulani extraction was trying to travel with some other Nigerians, and they did not allow him to follow just because of his ethnic background. That is the bad name and every other thing we are talking about. We won't see the other time that if your person is doing something, you should speak up and warn them not to do it. Had it been this person who has been sent back or who has been denied access from traveling with the rest of Nigerians had been speaking up, That day, that would have saved him. But he didn't speak up. He was so happy, thinking that the day like that will never come. Though since it has happened to this one, I think the other one should start speaking up so that this kind of thing that happened to one of their members should not happen. If not, as I have witnessed or experienced something like this now, any day I am traveling with any of my family and I notice that one person or a Fulani person want to enter the pass with us, we would just go back or let them go alone without boarding any taxi with any of them, so that we won't be quiet. So the victim and this guy who was denied access from following these people or boarding the taxi with these guys might have been an innocent person, but with his look, you will not, the way the guy look and every other thing, if you look at his face, you will know that okay, this kind of person you will be thinking double. So that is why I think some of them send them away, and I think it should continue this way so that these people now will start talking and be warning their people who are spoiling their name from the bush. That is the only thing that will save you and me. If not, you see those one and most of them who normally board a taxi with most of you guys, most of them are bad, and it is those one that give any information or any other thing to those one that will be arresting or kidnap you along the line or along the way. So that is why before you even enter any box or anything with anybody, you have to check some person's ethnic background and every other thing about them. And there is this, I want to use this medium to let you know, there are some persons out there who are Fulani or don't behave like them or look like them. I think it is right time for you and me to start checking their detail or checking their face, or even though they don't look like them, they might be them. So just be watching them. And there are some persons from other tribes again that are giving information to these guys just because you get within them and they again. So maybe they monitor and maybe just they okay and be active. This thing that I want to start will just stop. I think now that this one has learnt his lesson, the other will learn, and they are going to learn in a hard way, because as it stands now, I don't think them moving from one place to another is going to be easy for them, except they carry all this long Dangote trailer to just enter and pass. That is the only way they can go to someone else's state. So as from now, most of us now should be watching even the long motor or this Dangote motor that normally pass on the road, so that we go against these people that want to unalive every one of us. Although I did not say you should go and stop any Dangote motor on the road and begin to check. That is not what I said. But if you see any strange thing, you will know. If a strange car or something that carry people that are not good pass, that you just see, because that is just a spirit. It is a spirit. If something is carrying load or carrying people who are so bad, there is how they move. So let everybody be active so that we put an end to this. Thank you.